Okay, so I'm reading on Steve Daines. Of course, you can tell by the, oops, hold on. You can tell by the title here, I'm sure, when I get it uploaded. But anyway, 2018 is the year I can't go back or can't go forward any further to see what his net worth is. But in 2018, it was 32 million. Like, what? Am I reading that right? Yeah. 3 million in one office building, 3 million in another. Oil and gas, that's only 8,000, 32,000 in real estate. So I guess his real estate isn't paid off, but he has an estimated net worth of $32,863. I'm sorry, $863,042. Well, well, well. Okay. As a senator in Montana. Go figure. Okay, so as usual, I'm using Chero Marchetti's Kipper. And let me surrender to whatever the truth is about this guy. Of course, he's one of the 8 that went to Russia, went to Moscow, July 4th, 2018. The same year he wound up with a net worth of 32 million. Okay, let's look at his political and legal future. And maybe get a little info about his past as well. Steve Daines. Senator from Montana. Voted with Lindsey Graham for overturning Roe v. Well, I'm sorry, after Roe v. Wade was overturned by SCROTUS. He signed a bill to make abortions illegal after 15 weeks. Although there was something in there about exceptions for rape and incest. So at least that's good. Okay, so there he is. Steve Daines. Political and legal future. He's in until, 2026 is the next vote. Okay, and the 2 off the bottom. Lovers and high honor. Okay, so there we go. How's that? Oh, that should work. Okay. Bear with me. You can always fast forward a little bit. Okay. There's a loss of his assets in the future, at least. Okay, so let me tune into the 4 corners first, because of course he's here. All of these cards are sneaking up behind his back. So he is bonded. Now this could be his wife. I did notice that he has a wife and 4 kids. So this could be his marriage, and then some other supportive older woman. But this could also be anyone that he's, any of his business partnerships. The marriage card does not have to be, indicative. But often it can read both ways. So he's in control of some supportive woman and probably his wife. Great. her card didn't come through. So anyway, maybe this is more about him being in control of some super PAC donor type of thing, and all of his business relationships and his foreign relations. So of course this would be Russia. And then this is our card for clannish type of behavior, but it's also our card for legacies and ancestors. Because this card is up here knighting to this card, on one level this would be his father, and so he might have been born into a little bit of wealth. And on another level, looking at
his legal future, this could be Merrick Garland, or anyone in the DOJ, even Sheldon Whitehouse, who at some point brings in some charges being pressed against this guy, or there's some legal issue at the very least. And maybe on another level, this is a legal issue between him and some other older man. Yeah, there's that. His strategy, so the strategy card comes through his plans and strategies and what he's always thinking about. Right in the middle, knights to him and his foreign relationships and his partnerships and his assets. That's quite telling. He's always thinking and mulling over things to the point that he's very narrow-minded, and he might be going through some type of a crisis. He could have an OCD. He's definitely ignorant. This is a card of ignorance. He's definitely pessimistic. He could be very depressed. There's that possibility. And all this is sneaking up on him. So it could be just, sometime in the future, right? And this card sometimes takes a couple of years, this pathway card. So it could be that, well, on one level it's showing us the past that he did, quite some time ago. And then also that he has depression sneaking up behind him because of what he did in the past and who supported him and his strategies, for wealth, for assets. And, this could be, well, when it comes to the house card, this could be his real estate holdings, all of his material, assets, basically. Yeah. And then also, usually like long term. So I feel like that he's had a long-term relationship with people, foreign, that I don't feel like he went over there to ask stop meddling in USA elections. I don't think that's why he went. Doesn't look like it to me. It looks to me like he's a energy vampire, money sucking, Yeah. Now, let's see. The courthouse card, knighting to the thievery card, or theft card, whatever you want to call it, brings in something that he's going to have to take responsibility for, and he's going to have a loss because of that. And that's further reiterated by adjudication. Should be adjudication. Still don't know why. I've never written and asked Chara Marchetti, why did they name it that way? I mean, maybe this is the way they spoke in the Victorian era?
You guys let me know if you know anything about that. But anyway, and maybe it's a UK thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a British thing. Anywho, squirrel. That's a big distraction, just like the meaning of this card. The loss, he's going to lose something, and I'm thinking it has to do with assets because it's hanging over. These cards are touching. Because of an investigation and some type of a judgment that comes against him in the future. And I don't know if we'll know about it. I don't know if it'll be out on the news. But he has loss coming up, it looks like, with these cards. And I also, you know, with this string here, I kind of wonder if he's involved in money laundering. Yeah, I do. I wonder. Whoever, if this is a woman, who, and I feel like it is because of these other cards around it, whoever she is, and maybe it's his mom. I don't know. Maybe his parents are still alive. I don't know. He's not that, well, if his parents got busy early, I mean, they could be much elderly, but I think he's only like 60 or something like that, 60 or 61. Let me look again. Wait, that's not the one that's going to show me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, his net worth in 2012 was $24 million. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, he was born in Van Nuys, the porn capital of the world, Van Nuys, California. He was born in 1962. Yeah, he's only 60. It is very possible that his parents are still alive. So it's possible that these two are his parents. And maybe it's his dad that's having major problems and all this is sneaking up behind him. But it could be his own problems too. But he has some control. Whoever this woman is, he has control over her. And then I think his wife too, and then any other business partnership. For him to land up here has quite a bit of control. But, you know, all this is kind of sneaking up behind him. So, let's see. The soul journey, experience, and travel. Long distance travel. You know, we could just as easily put an airplane on this card. Someday, maybe someone will make a different deck that has... Well, I wonder, hold on, let me look in, because I do have this deck here. I just don't know if, I don't remember ever seeing, yeah, no. She put a VW. Yeah, no. This could just as easily be an airplane. So travel, so he's in control of some, oh, maybe this is one of those committees that he's on. Because he is in control of quite a bit of, I forget, you could look it up, just go to his, or look in Wikipedia, or look at his website. He's in control of quite a bit. Now, but that knight's up to this, feeling helpless and a little problematic and depressed. He doesn't concentrate well. It could be that somebody's tracking him down, hopefully in the future, someone's tracking him down as to what he did, and then he's like, whoa, and can't think of anything else, and he goes through this experience, this soul journey of, you know, being very concerned and worried, and that lasts for years. This is really weird because I'm reading the future from this end back because of where he landed. Those are the rules. You know, when you're doing like a little mini grand tableau here. So This could be on a timing level. This one, of course, is could be a couple of years, or anything before, less, than 2 years. And this could be 3 months. So we could know something, or some news could come out within a few months. Let's see, courthouse, knight's up here, and then over to this woman here, whomever she is, if it is his mother or some other supportive woman, like Rebecca Mercer or the Publix heiress or any other. I mean, heck, if I know, whatever. There are so many. This card could be the stand-in for many supportive women who also hold his confidence. And at some point, we could see some, some judicial process. Let's see. Yeah, because these two cards, knight together, I feel like this is somebody, because he's hanging over this judication card. So this is an investigation. Yeah, so I feel like this is someone, I mean, this could be anyone on the DOJ, or it could be Merrick Garland, could be, like I said, Sheldon Whitehouse. And maybe in a few months we get some information about that. And these two cards knighting together, and he's worried about it. Man, this totally spells money laundering to me. Sex trafficking, money laundering, human trafficking, arms trafficking. Yeah. Now, with all those millions that he has, it's interesting because, if you look at the other 6 that I've done so far, look those guys up. They also have millions like that. But many of them are much older, so it gives them more time to accumulate. But do senators make that much money? I don't think so. And they have expenses, and they have families. Big houses and travel costs. And, well, then again, maybe they get to write everything off. And maybe, I don't know how it works, but it very well could be that that some of their net worth assets include their pensions. That's very possible. So I could be wrong about it coming from overseas. But these cards do add up to, money laundering. I often get, especially these two, sometimes the journey card's in there, and then often this card is in there. So, yeah, so anyway, about the only thing I can say for sure is that I think some things are going to come out in the future, because we have 2 legal cards here. We have him very concerned and worried, and we have a loss from his irresponsibility here, and we also have foreign assets here. Yeah, and that's the soul journey that he's on, and yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, the Lover's card has to do with his loyalties, and his success, loyalties and success. And then the High Honor card is his reputation, everything that he's done, his career, basically. So he's been loyal, and he has other loyal people in his, has had for his career. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this guy. Take good care, you guys. Bye.